adduunbay saxnaatayo saxa laga guurayo dhibiyo suri laga baxo
iminkii haatanna waxaan ku soo dhaweynayaa deeqa aadan oo ka mid ah ardaydii ka soo baxday abaarso iminkana deeqda waxbarasho u joogtaa waddanka maraykanka iyadoo ayna siin doonta warbixinteeda.
السلام عليكم رمضان كريم inkastoon jeclaa maanta inaan kelmadeeda ku dhiibto Soomaali haddana waxaan la joogtaa dhalinyaro aad u yar qaar yar oo soo kariyay qaar dhaxaba oon laga yaabo inay Soomaaliga si fiican u garanayn marka waxaan rabaa kelmadeedu say waada kelmadeedu waxay khusaysaa dhalinyarta waxaan rabaa inay cid kasta oo xaggan joogta inay fahanto midda kale qofkan maanta aan soo kaxaystay maaha qof Soomaaliya marka waxaan rabaa inay fahanto Somaliland waxay ku saabsan tahay marka kelmadeeda gaar ah noqdo dadkiina sarsare inaanan ku hadlayn Soomaali laakiin English ku jeedinaya. Thank you guys so much for inviting me today. I'm Deeqa Aaden. Yes, I'm an alumni of Abaarso School, and I'm currently working at the World Bank in Washington, D.C. And I recently met the ambassador at a very just casual meeting that and I told him that I want to be involved as much as I can, since I'm like one of the youth who are arriving in the States, but who are also willing to go back at some point and want to invest in the country. As soon as we start having a dialogue about the country itself, what I'm about, what I do, I realized there's actually so much to do, but there also Somaliland has already accomplished so much. And today I want to celebrate the great Somaliland that I know of. Thank you. So the Somaliland that I know of, it starts with a small story. About 3 months ago, I was traveling for work in Central Asia. As I was applying for a visa, I'm still traveling with my Somaliland passport. I went to the Tajikistan embassy and I said, well, I'm going to go on a business trip in Tajikistan. Here's my passport. The embassy guy was looking for visas. He couldn't figure out where the hell is Somaliland. But the great thing is, he didn't know Somalia either. So, which was fantastic. So the guy at the embassy said to me, he said, well, I'm so sorry, madam. I don't know anything about Somaliland. I apologize for the inconvenience. He thought it was a country, and the country didn't update their system. So he apologized and he said, we'll make sure Somaliland's in the system. I'm so sorry, here's your visa. He put the visa on my passport, and I left. So, thank you. So that story told me two things. I might be the first Somalilander to ever go to Tajikistan. And two, the reason why that could be the case is because of education. Somaliland is now sending brilliant people. I'm not the only one. There are so many other Abaarso alumni who are in these states studying. Not only studying, but working for prestigious organizations like the World Bank, CBS, who are everywhere they go, they just keep saying I'm Somalilander because I'm not a real American, to be honest. And I don't have an American passport, and I'm very proud of it. Thank you. So, since the point of my talk is about education, I want to discuss 2 points. One is the history that Somaliland has for knowledge and education. It is amazing. I don't think a lot of all the other communities that I've really visited, that I have encountered, our people truly embrace education. They would travel miles and miles just to really search in search of a better education. And that is exactly what I did. I traveled miles and miles away to come to Massachusetts for high school and go to Grinnell for college. And that is just a Somali thing. It's not extraordinary. A lot of people will find this story so fascinating, which they did. A lot of Americans, when they met me, they said, oh my God, that's amazing. You left your family, you left your home, you left your people for education. And I said, that's what my grandfathers did. It's just all the same story. Thank you. And that story is what really is putting Somaliland out there. It's really what we should always embrace and what we should really invest in. So the story is very simple. I came from an educated family, and I was very lucky that my own mother not only graduated from college, pursued a master's degree. It was very normal for me to put myself out there, compete in the classroom, and not allow boys to win. So my story is I like to call it a Somali mother's story, because a Somali mother would do whatever it takes to make sure that her kid would succeed at anything. Even if the Somali, although I was lucky that my own mother was educated, I have met so many Somali mothers who can't even read and write, but still will send their kids to school, would still beat their kids if they don't do well in school, because that is what a Somali mother does. She will make sure education gets done. So today, that is the story that I want to embrace. And recently, as I'm still working at the bank, and when you work for the bank, you get a lot of connections, and everybody wants to talk to you about a lot of random things. A guy approached me, emailed me, and he said, I am a teacher in Minnesota at a high school where 80% of the students are Somali. And he said, I heard about the Abaarso school, a lot of young Somali kids thriving in America, but we do have Somali Americans in America who may not be thriving at your level. So what is the difference? And I said, I have my own arguments, I have my own hypothesis, but what are you getting with this conversation? He said, there are 5 Minnesota teachers, Americans, majority of them, who want to visit Somaliland within a month to explore what Somaliland did differently than American system, the American education system. So I really, thank you. So at the beginning of June, there will be 5 American teachers, including a mental health counselor and a research associate, who will visit Somaliland, visit Abaarso school, and basically just want to learn what did Abaarso do right that they want to gain from, so that they can apply the system exactly to the American system, where a lot of the American Somali Americans are struggling. It is a fact. I've visited so many other schools because I've been an advocate for education. I've seen it with my own personal experience that it's not the same. How come our Somali Americans are not performing the same level as the Somalilanders from Somaliland? Knowing for sure that the people from Somaliland may have bigger issues, bigger problems, bigger challenges, but still they're thriving. So today I'm very, 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 very happy, and I'm very fortunate for that guy to approach me to tell me that there, for the first time, America is going to Somaliland to learn something from it. And that is the story that I want to celebrate, and I want to share it with you today with you guys. And before I end my speech, I want to leave with 2 things. The reason why I'm successful, the reason why I'm here today, the reason why I am sharing this stage with, of course, brilliant people, is because Somaliland invested in education and Somaliland invested in women. And if Somaliland wants to thrive and reach the same position that all these other countries are reaching, we need to start investing in our women. Women should be in the front seat. They should be sitting here. They should be given the voice, the microphone, to share their stories. And I've been very lucky to be given the opportunity to go pursue high quality education, and I will do my very best to provide these opportunities for younger women as well. But I want to leave with that. Women in education really is the answer. Thank you.
Everything.
Yep. Yep.